giving back is something that everybody goes, yeah, I want to do it. I want to do it, but I can't right now.
Yeah.
For instance, they're just starting out in their investment career, and they go, no, I have to focus on this. I don't have any more to give out. I'm trying to survive on my own. Like how do I even give to other people, kind of thing, right? But you come up with strategies, you come up with different ways that people can implement to their lives that makes it easy for them to give back. And your podcast is one of those that kind of illustrates how easy it can be and how much of a difference it could be as well. Please share a little bit more about how people can actually give back and make a big difference.
Yeah, Fong, I'm gonna give you a shout out, man. You did your homework for this, and there's a lot of interviews that don't go as smooth as this. I just want to say, dude, like the questions you've asked have been phenomenal, and you actually did some homework. So thank you so much. This is great. This has been an awesome interview. Um, yeah, the whole concept here, which will tie everything together for your listeners now, was as I was having some success, the whole thing became what for? Why did I want to make more money? Obviously, I grew up lower income. And so the whole thing was I want to create financial freedom. But financial freedom didn't drive me. The idea of having the ability to go do what I want on my own and things like that, that's fine. Like that's everyone's dream and goal. But what did I need more than that? Didn't like didn't really drive me to want to continue to push harder. And I heard a podcast by a guy named Cole Hatter, and he had this concept, and it's called Thrive, Make Money Matter. And the concept was if you want to live $1 million a year lifestyle, build your business to make $2 million, give $1 million away, and don't feel guilty about having $1 million in your bank account. And I was like, boom, that's it. That's life-changing stuff. That's what I wanted. I want the millionaire lifestyle. I just wasn't driven to do it. Now I'm driven to do 2 million because I can give $1 million away and then not feel guilty about the $1 million I had. And so I ended up going to a conference of his, being a part of his mastermind for 5 years down in California, every quarter flying down there and hanging out with some really cool entrepreneurs that loved giving back. And the principle of giving back just started driving our revenues. So for example, we had a meetup that we did for free. And again, I wasn't motivated to put a ton of people in there to come listen to me stand on stage and speak. It was like, slowly growing 20, 25, 26 people. We came back and we said, why don't we add a giving component to this? Why don't we do $10 at the door donated to Kids Sport Victoria, which is an organization that we like. And so as we started turning this free meetup into paid, we started donating. So we started donating $250 a month. We're like, that's kind of cool. But then we sat there, and I have a business partner, and I looked at him like, you know what's way cooler though, and sounds way better? Donating $1,000 a month. Like how many people in this world are donating $1,000 a month? I'm like, man, that's a pretty cool feature to like add to the resume. So we're like, how do we do that? Well, we have to put 100 people in this room. I started pounding the phones and sending emails to people saying, hey, come donate $10 and learn a little bit of real estate investing. And so all of a sudden these people started showing up because it was like, I want to be a part of that movement where they're supporting Kids Sport Victoria. And because I'm here, I get to learn real estate investing. Then we turned that into our real estate portfolio. We said, hey, why don't we donate $10 per door per month from our real estate portfolio? So our fiveplex donates $50 a month. Our duplex donates $20 a month. Our triplex 30, so on and so on. As we started doing that, the math became not so much how many doors can we put in our portfolio because we can make more money. It was how do we actually donate more? How do we actually get to the 500, the 700, the $1,000 a month in our rental portfolio? So then that scaled our rental portfolio. And that was the concept of how Go Big to Give Big was created, was that we realized that the bigger we go, the more we can give. And the tagline on our podcast is how 6-figure earners can become 7-figure givers. And the reason for that was when we're 6-figure earners, there wasn't anything driving us to become a 7-figure earner. Much different. Once you've hit a little bit of that freedom, yes, it's nice to grow and scale, but in concept, it's hard to motivate yourself to want that. Not a lot of people can do it. Mm-hmm. But when you focus on that statement that Cole Hatter said of if you want to do business, make $1 million, but give $1 million away, the concept became, man, if you were to write a check for $1 million tomorrow, Fong, how much revenue would you have to make in your business to make it viable to write a 7-figure check? We're talking, you're probably doing multi-million-dollar revenues. So now we're finding new ways to motivate people to create multiple 7-figure businesses by looking at how do you donate $1 million and reverse engineering that over a period of time so that you can scale your businesses out.
Awesome. That's an amazing strategy. I love how you take business strategies, mindsets, that creativity, and apply it to, okay, how do I make giving back to people with these strategies in place? And that's just a testament to your creativity and your implementation as well. 1, 2, 3. So if you had to compare success to a jester hat, how is success like a jester hat?
Oh man, that is the hardest thing I've probably ever been asked in any interview. Uh, Success is like a jester hat. It's very hard to get it to stay up straight because it's always going up and down, and it creates a lot of different things. But one thing that people love about it is that it isn't perfect. Nobody in this life is perfect, just like a jester hat isn't. So that's why being successful is like that.
Awesome. Well
that's a
done. So
quick
that's
pitch.
how success is like a jester's hat.